Today, Dig It TV is storming the gates of one of the most powerful castles in all of Scotland. We're just south of Edinburgh at Borthwick Castle. This place is so strong that during the Second World War, when the government needed to store valuable documents and artifacts, they didn't stuff them away in some concrete bunker, they put them here. Borthwick was built in the 15th century, a time of intensive warfare between Scotland and England, but despite seeing loads of action over the centuries, it remains one of Scotland's best preserved towers. Every few centuries, a change occurs that totally shifts the balance of power in Scottish warfare. The refinement of cannons in the 17th century is a really good example. Case in point, their impact on Borthwick Castle. In 1650, Cromwell's troops besieged the castle. The ninth layer decided he was going to try to hole up and resist. With his 14-foot thick walls, he thought he had a pretty good chance. One volley from those cannons convinced him otherwise. He surrendered to Cromwell's troops, and very graciously, Cromwell actually offered the ninth Lord Borthwick 15 days to clear out his stuff and get a move on. Now imagine you're a prisoner rotting away in Borthwick's dungeons. You want to escape, and they give you a chance to do so. All you have to do is leap between the two towers. That is a 10-foot distance, and it's 90 feet down. They even think that they put spikes on the ground level to impale you when you hit, just for a little bit of entertainment factor for the troops. So would you take the leap? I'd be dead for sure, so I'd be staying put. I'm really excited to be at Borthwick. I've been wanting to check out the inside for years, and I'm finally getting the chance. It's every bit as cool in here as it is out there. Let's take a look. One of my favourite parts about exploring any castle is stepping into the Great Hall with weapons and armour hanging on the walls and knights in shining armour looking over you as well. It's really great to see this back on fine form because for 200 years after Cromwell's siege, Borthwick Castle actually lay dormant. Borthwick Castle has played host to royalty. Mary Queen of Scots, whose bedroom we're standing in right now, stayed here not just once, but 3 times. How many castles can say that? But the last time she stayed here in 1567 probably didn't give her many happy memories, because her and her third husband, Lord Bothwell, implicated in the murder of her second husband, were besieged here. Bothwell took off, leaving Mary behind to fend for herself. She dressed up as a page, got lowered out of the window at the Great Hall with a rope, skirted through her attackers' lines, made her way to a castle 3 miles away over harsh moorland. I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall for the conversation between her and Bothwell when she showed up. We've now climbed to the top of the castle and are in the Garrison Room, where in the 17th century, Lord Borthwick had over 200 soldiers garrisoned. Borthwick Castle is still bustling today in the 21st century. While it's not open to the public on a regular basis, you can rent it out as an exclusive use venue. Not a bad room to have a business meeting in. It is such a treat to explore the inside of Borthwick Castle. I mean, just take a look at the stateroom. Unlike so many other castles where it's just bare stone walls, here it feels alive. It's a living, breathing space. Just take a look at the burst of colour on the walls. This is what the people actually living in the castle would have experienced. Thanks very much for joining Dig It TV at Borthwick Castle. If you've enjoyed the video, leave a like, better yet, subscribe, and let us know in the comments if you would be brave enough to take the prisoner's leap.